Well, we've been here almost 5 years. Run the Race Club is 12 years old. First the Brian Muha Foundation, and then out of that came the Run the Race Club. So we're on the west side of Columbus, and our young people go to almost every school, every public school that I know of, elementary, middle school, and high school. Sometimes we pick them up right from school, sometimes from home, depending on the arrangements we've made with their families. When we started in a church basement, one of the churches that just let us use some space. And then as we grew, we had to move. So we moved from the church basement to another building that had some space, and then to another building. And this building happened to come up for sale, which was amazing because where do you get a building with a gym, you know? So yes, we have a tumbling room, music room, art room, library, a game room with a pool table and things like that, which the older ones like, and the younger ones actually. The music room, we have some instruments in the music room that people have donated to us. And then when there's some that want lessons or are trying to learn an instrument at school, we try to supplement that with either volunteers or sometimes we've hired music teachers. Every Tuesday in the music room is dance day. We have a dance floor that was given to us, and they just get up there and dance and have so much fun. It's so cute, yeah. So at the very same year that we were able to buy this building, a wonderful man who had sold his business for a lot of money and wanted to do good with that money had asked me what did I want for the kids. And I said, well, it would be really nice if we had a place to take them outside of the city. Their whole world is the few blocks that they can walk in. So I found this 8-acre farm with a farmhouse, broken down barn, and it's beautiful. And he was generous enough to buy it for us. The children just love going out there. We have a big tree house, an outdoor basketball court, a big field for them to play football, and you know, it's just, and we cook out there and sit around the fire pit, and those are times that are really good for them because they feel they can open up and relax. But it was funny, the very first time we took some of our older kids out to the farm, it's very quiet out in the country. And the older ones were like, this is scary out here. And we were thinking, why? Well, it's too quiet. The thing that pushed me to do this work, which I never would have imagined I'd be doing, is out of love for my son, Brian. Brian was a student at Franciscan University, and he was asleep one night in his off-campus house, and 2 young men broke in, and they had been using drugs, and they had a gun. They broke into the house that Brian was in. They hurt him very badly. They hurt his roommate, and then they took Brian and Aaron both just about 10 minutes outside of Steubenville, and they murdered them. And I thought, I know there are children growing up like that in Columbus, in every inner city. Children who, for some reason or another, aren't getting the love and attention and education and emotional support and spiritual support that they deserve. And I thought, what am I doing to help them? Brian would be doing something to help them. So in Brian's memory, we could do something to help them. And that's why we started first the Brian Muha Foundation, and then out of that came the Run the Race Club. So Christmas, we have a big party. We'll have Santa Claus and take pictures and a Christmas play and a concert, and all the parents are invited. There's a lot of organizations that give out toys at Christmas time, so we don't. We give them things like hot chocolate and mugs and special candies and Christmas pajamas and fancy socks, and we're able to do it because of good supporters and volunteers. I mean, we couldn't pay for half of what we do. But people give. They just want to know how to give and what to give, and they give. There's a lot of good people in the world. Yeah.